we have a different mindset about how do we work with community. It's really about having a deep integrated relationship where we work together on the things that are important. So it's not unusual for if a community needs to, you know, get a roadblock put in. Labor is an advocate, and we're using we're working together to try to figure out how do we resolve this roadblock issue. So it's like it's not a transactional relationship, but instead we're looking at a transformative movement building relationship.
A progressive job is still a job. I think in some parts of the progressive movement, especially in the nonprofit space, there's this idea that mission-driven work and unionization are maybe in conflict with one another, and that if you really care about the mission, you wouldn't necessarily be making demands on your employer. But people who are doing mission-driven work still need to do things like pay their rent. A lot of us have student loans that we need to pay back. And acknowledging that progressive work is still labor and that the workers doing it deserve to be appropriately compensated. They deserve to have the same rights as other workers doing other types of labor. I think that that's a really important starting point for understanding why organizing in the progressive space is every bit as important as it is in other spaces.
I feel like we're still digging into it. And I think that as we build our core teams, what I would like to see more of, what I envisioned it as, is we would, every meeting, pull up Action Builder, go to the recent activity and actually debrief. Okay, so-and-so had a conversation with Joe and they marked him as a 3. How did that conversation go? And use it as a place, like a wall chart, like you would in an office, to work through your agenda, set priorities, and create some goals.
From that moment on, I didn't know it really at the time, but that's what I wanted to do. I want to be a labor leader. I want to be someone that stands up for people that can't stand up. I'm tired of being bullied around. I'm tired of not being able to stand up for myself and all these other things. I'm just doing what's right. And that's what we all should do. We should, when one of our coworkers is getting hurt or something's happening to them, we need to stand up and say no more. When one's taking a stand, we all got to take a stand.